Go, 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 go! If you let the cops hit you, you're gonna lose cash. That's coming out of your cut, not mine. Keep going down the alley.
It's also a realization that craft exercise is fun. That's why I'm working certain European.
Yeah. Are important principles.
Oh boy.
Certainty matters. So when you need the right high-quality promotional products, Prison Perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. That's the certainty of 4int. Wow your clients. Nail your next event or inspire your team by visiting 4imprint.com. 4imprint.
Guys like me, there's no rules. Freedom, and nobody to answer to but the road. So your mom says she needs the garage back.
For whatever life has in storage, Extra Space Storage.
After Homogo cleaned our place for $18, we fired our old housekeeper. Homogo tackled everything, from our kitchen to our bathroom, all our laundry. We just pick a day.
Somebody's even told me I've been through my age. It's laughable. He better bring his anything. Talking to me like I'm not some sort of athletic phenom that will push the great John Cena to his limits. And John Cena, si tu crois que tu pourras pas la ready to rap. It's also John Cena this summer. I'm a star. And I am the future of this company because wrestling is changing. And I am wrestling. And you cannot twist it. It's not beyond. Seven, four.
Next up, celery, onions, carrots, for the beer block. Crushed garlic,
Yes.
peppercorns, baby, fresh thyme, red wine. We will add this to the
What is it?
Triple
Crown?
And that'll be the foundation of the meatball. Next step, chocolate, salt, pepper, lightly dusted some flour, and sear it on. And nice caramelization on that. Take it out. Then we'll add a little flour. Okay, things first. Just a little bit of flour. Let's just go lightly.
Okay, here we go. Transponders, 4 non-stop vans making runs around the city. Work in pairs, driver, navigator, photographer, and use the Trigify app on your phone to find the vans. We've got a limited time before the van we need goes out of circulation. Trigify uses the signal on your phone to tell you when you're going in the direction of the target, but it's not very good on distances. If the two teams communicate, you should be able to locate them quickly. And we can all go back to our clickbait tube sites. When you do find a van, send me an image of its license plate.
Broken jaw. Come on down and show you. You can suck these nasty to a straw. Now we're working our garbage right here. Bacon, pearl onions, button mushrooms. Now we're ready to add our mushrooms and onions to the bacon. Ready to plate? Yes. Piece of meat. Look at that. Let's take our whistling. Our garnish are garnet there, carrot from the top, parsley, and there you go. knife on this, someone's got to be talked to. Chuck, for a lot of people, they're saying that's the pot roast with mashed potatoes. The pot roast and mashed potatoes came from this dish. It just became more dumb and stir. But when you come and try this and these Robuchon potatoes, which are silky clouds of happiness, you'll look at it and say, oh, that's where it came from. Well done, chef. Appreciate it.
The meat is nicely caramelized. It's very tender. It's so hard to infuse with flavors.
And the mashed potatoes are just super creamy and delicious. Little secret pellets here.
Secret Palace.
Yes.
I got a duck bone beef. What was the building before you were here?
My neighbor, uncle, used to have a grocery store here.
It has a grocery store feel with these paint windows
Yeah.
up top.
There's really nothing like it. Close by 3
What do we follow this up?
brioche French toast, bread to the rice fruit on top. It's all homemade.
And you don't want to miss this. We'll see you in a bit.
ACC is the leading gross Stearns & Foster. That's what we have on the store. We handcraft every Stearns & Foster using appliance materials like Indulgent and ultra-conforming intelligence for a beautiful mattress and indescribable comfort every single night. During our Labor Day sale, bring home incredible comfort with savings up to $800 on select adjustable mattresses. Stearns & Foster, what comfort should. Learn more at stearnsandfoster.com.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Favor Card. Just get one of everything. Everything.
Buy everything. These Capital One Favor Card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back. Yes, sir. 3% cash back on chicken. 3% cash back on the roll. Yes, sorry about that. Yes, sir.
Just wasn't your one.
Whoa, the Capital One Bank guy. That's me. Let me inside you guys. Of course. There's no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
So, what do you do outside the Capital One today?
Maybe.
Like when you go home.
It's a normal.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Well, there's no time to me.
Thank you.
Modern to severe exodus and uncontrolled sleep treatment. Get HRV fast and take Claritin Life. And look for your blocks to take over from the individual. Especially if you're listening to symptoms of eczema. If you want to make allergic to chemical valves or scratches with curves, find out the doctor's instruction. Experience size or judge receive violence. Most common side effects are headache, and loss of legs. Ask about that with the LTA.
Chuck Flat? Chuck Flat. Yeah, right. The school gang, Chuck Flat. Okay.
Pretty good guy.
Chuck? Yeah. We'll talk. Welcome back to the day hanging out in Deacon Dibble, San Antonio, Texas with Chef Chris. We are at, wait for it, a French bistro.
Yeah, article great.
Outstanding French dishes. What they give you?
French toast, big up. French toast, strawberry glaze, fresh homemade bread. It makes for a very, very delicate bite.
Brioche French toast.
Yeah. We got some warm milk here, cheese, flour, homemade. This is basically going to be our sponge.
How long is this going to sit?
About an hour. Then we're going to have the red for flour, sugar, and it. Oh, we'll mix that for about 15 minutes.
Slowly drop it in butter.
Right, take it out, squeeze, and then it goes to the refrigerator. So now we've got our brioche dough. Press it out. About 4 to 3 times.
And then let this cook in the pan.
4 or 5 hours. We're going to give it a nice egg wash, and we'll put it in the oven. 325 to about 30 minutes. What else they put? Prelude.
The simple technique of water and sugar, letting it go, not messing with it, and then right when it starts to turn to that caramel state,
Don't add it nuts.
and don't get enough salt here. So I'll let this cool, pulse this in a food processor.
Now we're going to make our chantilly cream and sugar, Madagascar vanilla, Luciana, clean up our saturated strawberry, toss with a little bit of sugar, and then we'll blend them. And it'll be our sauce for our brioche French toast. Great. Now that our brioche is ready, I'm going to slice it up, we'll batter it, and make our French toast.
Couple minutes each side, and then we'll go.
Sauce, French toast,
Beautiful.
toast strawberries,
Look at that. Look at that little rollover. Gangster.
come on, that's crazy. And there you go, my friend.
Ryder, it's all for you, buddy. Ryder's be like, Dad, can you make that into brioche? The brioche in itself is it's very decadent. It's very sophisticated. The acidity of the puree.
Outside and go potty, girl?
A little bit.
Outside and go potty?
The much needed punch that comes in from the prelude. Simple ingredients, direct execution, diamond.
Your French toast coming up. The French toast has a great vanilla, caramel flavor. You start up with candy walnuts and stuff.
Julia, give us the French flavor that we need here in San Antonio. Outstanding. Outstanding. Gotta eat that whole thing. What's here?
Back it up, man.
You are looking totes delicious.
Nope, I wouldn't either.
Exactly what I was looking for.
Well, I hope the burritos paid off. Because I spent the 3 1/4 bones on here. Let's see what we got here in America. With the leftover burritos on here. Let's start off with this bag. Start off with feel like a bag and a bag. Knuckle shooting. But did it better get $5? Those guys. The more regular. These people look like they walk 500 miles. I bet they walk 500 more. $5. What the hell is this? Let me see if I can catch them. I seen them on the fish show with it. It's called some messed up shoes. But this bag's pretty good. Let's go $5 with this thing. What we got? Space jacket. We got the tag still on these Mac. I heard it. It's about $20 for it. Let's see what we got there. Canned goods. That one caught my eye. They got some Roman noodles. Black eyed. These no brothers. I gotta do it. Oh, let me see. Down bottom. Oh, this thing bad till the 26th. Yes, love you, baby. You'll get some hammer house.
Oh, black bag. Get dirty ass clothes, baby. Ain't nobody. Uh-oh. Who is this? What's up, that? Check out the deck. He's almost got a whole minute left. And it's just 35 bucks a minute. All right, that's all right. T-Mobile's got only 35 bucks a month. Here.
Alright, I know that was me.
So, this guy's meeting you off the Western Highway just before Paleto Bay. Do you have any friends who, totally overreact when you say something? Well, my friend Avi's kind of like that. Okay, slight change of plans. So, it would appear that some of Avi's paranoia might have been somewhat justified. Our call got picked up, they came after him, and he ran. Now he's holed up in a hut on some small island off the coast, surrounded by about 20 government agents. As much as I'd love to hang him out to dry, he's our only shot at this. Well, it's kind of our fault, so... So, I'm sending you to a rental place on Innocento Road. Pick up some sea sharks and get out to the island.
The UPS location back to stations. And decorations. If you, the sky's the limit. You should UPS will have the UPS. So I was live on top when you unlock. Here's how the order is done. That's how UPS is limited. Because one that is just as much as it is inside. If you use UPS.com/tag, get 20% off my save that. Stage fall at the place. Give them times, they just call me. I didn't see you get fixed down and bigger for market history payments at SafeLife.com. Awesome. And SafeLife can come to you for free anytime.
You got the sea sharks? Get to the island. It's only a matter of time before he does a Butch Cassidy the nut job.
Get fixed now and later at SafeLife.com. SafeLife. Yes.
I'll intentionally blow up some dog.
I just think I feel like I'm not going to want to do both my past. I'll have to back feel the tight house. I don't know what I'm talking about. No man is thinking they want to watch. You know what I mean? I call my, yeah, this is how you go. This is the thing that like in the sky. It's just hard. You've got components that allow it to go down, go up, close to the back. There's got the camera in the front. Okay, shoot high resolution. The lights. Pretty bright. Okay. This is the point. It's called the Aqua Buffet. So this is this should go for about 3 hours. As is the full from your cell phone.
You know what would be nice if the people who could do difficult things were difficult people. You know, the best muscle I ever worked with eats people. The best crew leader couldn't stop lying. The signal guy was relentless. The best logistics person is so good at logistics, she predicts crime for the feds, the rat. Me, I'm the best hacker I know. Me, sweaty palms, filthy mind, filthier hard drive. Me, hopefully God. I just want to meet someone who can shut up, follow orders, and do a job really well. Is that too much to ask? Screw humanity and its imperfections.
Follow fish. The guys in black always will be able to remove them in certain spots. So this could go places that a guy can. That makes sense. So pretty cool, right? It is cool. So, my little drawing with that cool man. Aqua, mermaid, robot, Nemo. Slash, flying mermaid. Okay. What's this thing work? This one's used. So in this condition, awesome condition. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a decent condition with 3 hour back. Let's say it's going to be worth about $300. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, heck yeah. $110,000 for the room. Oh, good. All of them. That is good. Well, let me pack it up and we'll take the battery out of it.
So, Bobby's not gonna come out of his hut until all the cops are gone. You understand? You might not want to let him know you're there until you've got it in hand. Oh yeah, and you're gonna need a boat to get him off the island. But I'm guessing the cops won't need theirs when you're done with them. Right? We got you, asshole!
Alright, that was bad. So, let's do first back.
Are we clear? Get the hermit out of his hut and
Oh, never should have stuck my head out. It was cool. Don't answer the phone to Lester Crest. All right. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
And it's imagined by you. Inside the latest in the water light sequence today. See how it is exclusive presented papers. Strong fragrance awards. Statements to
scanner's gonna lock, and all this will be for nothing.
Lester Crest, you asshole! I know his secrets. I know where the bodies are buried.
This exactly what it says. Everything wrong. It's not to go.
Shoot me in the head before they take me. You gotta destroy the brain, or they'll bring it back to life in a jar. I haven't spent this long in another person's company since that owl died last spring. Man, he cooked good. I wish you'd left me alone. I didn't do anything. I was pruning the bush, not exposing myself in it.
You gotta drop the heat before you meet Paige.
Ice cream trophies on them.
That possum told me it was gonna get weird. Looked right in my eye and said it. I should have run when I had the chance.
Actually, I wonder if any of that.
This corner right here, got a big spot, local obstacle, that's like a small, that's not like, no, that's first part of the line. But, we try to jump in the top. Let's get this loaded.
I would have taken all that cash.
People turn back,
It's from Kentucky, and furniture and Belgium. And that's what's really, it's an idea of God. And we look at this instrument, just. This is called a master Belgium, this is called a last Belgium. Kentucky, Ohio, Virginia, and the people who made these were very poor. They didn't use wood, they didn't use people. And they all had up front. One sat on each thing. The other two was the same thing. That's the way it works. But that's what I think is
that's the drivers.
I'll tell you exactly what it is after I chew it up. Also,
After the Colonel made its hot and spicy, he needed the perfect pair. So he invented the
When I make dinner, nobody sees that. When I do the laundry, nobody sees that. When I do the dishes, nobody sees that. When I clean the house, nobody sees that. But when I sit down to be on my phone, when I make, is it a reception building and doing a story? But here, all my clothes are red, light, and Wi-Fi.
You can say yes.
And here, we're gonna be in the place of each other. And I'm gonna be one of the places. Is it a reception building and doing a story? But here, is my clothes are red, light, and Wi-Fi. And here,
Tesla Tower or Tesla or what? Tesla or Cardinals? When this girl made a wrong jump on the trampoline, she saved herself last second.
Oh, wow.
When this girl made a wrong jump on the trampoline, she saved herself. The A10 Box design includes certain aerodynamic features.
features that allow the plane to keep flying even if one side is toward you. First, the rear elevators and rear control roll and spin, preventing the aircraft from tipping to one side. Second, since the two engines are mounted separately, the aircraft can maintain balance by reducing thrust on one side and increasing it on the other. The A-10 Warthog's design includes certain.
Look at this storage cabinet. It's perfect for making the most of your bathroom space because it can hold a lot and fits in narrow gaps. Guess how much it costs?
Looks nice. Over $70, I guess. If you're a user, Temple will give it to you as a welcome. Hey, where are the questions?
In Korea, we don't say yes. We say they. We don't say excuse me. We say we don't say coming. We say hey. We don't say you're welcome. We say hey. We don't say oh what. We say in Korea we.
Secure drivers across the country are lowering bills for the auto insurance.
I figure my USB card. I reformatted it for my switch. Is that bad? I don't
If you're planning on moving to the country, here's some accurate, unfiltered expectations that you should have. We learn a lot. That's not something to call the fire department over. It's cloudy, it's green. Nothing else is going to catch on fire. If it does, it'll be all right. Do you need permits to build that? Technically, yes. Do people get it? No. Do inspectors say anything about it? Not if they know what's good for them.
Sugar free.
What are you doing? You're too old to be trick-or-treating.
I'm a kid after. All went to a trick-or-treat and play video games all day. When taking off from an aircraft carrier, F-18 pilots must keep their right hand raised. Failure to do so can result in disaster. Unlike other fighter jets, the F-18 is very sensitive to any input from the pilot, especially at low speed during takeoff. At first, to let the launch crew know they cannot interfere with the launch, the pilot holds the handle. As the plane leaves the ship, it is hit by powerful air from below, causing the angle of attack to suddenly increase. Since the plane flies slowly, it would be very easy to stall, and the pilot would adjust the plane's nose or increase the angle of attack. But to avoid disaster, the F-18 will automatically complete the early stages of takeoff. The pilot doesn't need to do anything. In fact, it's much better for the pilot to simply take their hand off the controls and allow the plane to rise on its own. However, it's important for them to closely monitor the catapult sequence to detect any errors. For this reason, the pilot's hand must always be raised and removed from the controls during takeoff. When taking off from an...
If a nuke is being dropped in your city and you're trying to shoot it down, some people think that would make it explode, but after piercing the armor, would have to ignite a layer of explosives that surround the core, and this is what would set off the nuclear explosion. This layer of explosives is incredibly stable and can only be triggered by a detonator. Now, the detonator wire is only a fraction of an inch wide, meaning if the bullets cut it in half, it would actually disable the bomb, making it drop to the ground without going off. The nuke is being...
I lost a lot of weight recently, and none of my clothes fit right anymore. This DJ was just simply got water. She decided to press something while her dad was making music. What she ended up doing shocked everyone.
Man from Amazon. It's happening to more and more people, and you could be them. These two people
from different parts of the country were both blacklisted by the e-commerce giant.
I was really shocked and upset.
They just sent an email and it said, we closed your account.
So why the ban? Amazon said that these customers had consistently returned a large number of orders, but Jamie from Georgia disagrees.
We returned about 4 to 5 items within about 6 months.
The last item Jamie returned was this $43.99 retractable laptop desk, banned from Amazon. It's happening to
This is how you can start investing your
Open. You can come through. If you just go around the gate, you can come through. Yeah, see that gate? If you go around it, you can come through right over here. Right there. You see that? You can do it. Yeah. Oh, I'm like, come on.
Yeah. This is how you can start it. They were trying to leave, and I finally did. It was a nightmare. I was getting text messages, and I even called up Apple and I said, I want you to remove me. From your I gave them my email address, I gave them the phone number, the whole deal, and they go, why? I go, because I went with Pixel phone. He's like, you're just being a baby. It's a different phone. Just trying to find a different phone. Let me out. Start with a new phone number. I think that's a big reason why I don't make my main phone number an iPhone, because I know I'm like lowering myself into the art. It's like I use an iPhone, but now this poor dog had lost all her puppies in a terrible house fire. She was so heartbroken that she even stopped eating. Her family had a special surprise for her. They placed a small box in the garden, and inside was a tiny little puppy. The moment she saw him, she thought it was her own baby. She immediately began playing with him, and in just seconds, all the sadness on her face disappeared. Ignoring reactivity is the same as suppressing it. In the next 35 seconds, I'll show you a
Like silicone, only when you're out of it. And because it's medical, so maybe and the bigger the pack, the bigger the tube, the more expensive. Maybe that was all right, time. How much time got here? Just a drag or a week? Well, you know, when the accessories and the suit, I would say gotta get $700. What? Yeah, definitely it's the best one. Take like
Randy Casante flexed the way to the top, finishing with 1,500 big watts. I know this double-wide camera made us splash, surfing up only $700. The Dave and Soda's family affair delivered a special $400, while it squeezed down to the Wilson. Rest continues from the window of this.
simple way to break the reactivity cycle.
My human ones told me they wish they could control me. I always did my claws in the cat.
This F-16 pilot just got the most embarrassing kill in Air Force history. Major Tom Wilson was conducting a routine weapons test in the Nevada desert. His target and the entire tank were abandoned. But there was one small problem. His targeting computer was off by exactly 1 mile. When he released the laser-guided bomb, something caught his eye. Instead of hitting the tank, the bomb was headed straight for something else. A $2.3 million Air Force restroom they had just built. In a panic, he radioed the control tower. We have a situation where the tower watches in horror as their new facility disappears in a massive explosion. But here's the crazy part. When they checked the wreckage, they discovered that all 24 restrooms had survived completely intact. The base commander's response became legendary. He simply said, well, I guess that's one way to conduct the test. This F-16 pilot just got the most...
Excuse me, sir. There's literally no leg room. Yes. You need to start using all of the buttons on your iPhone. For the action button, flashlight is the correct bet. In a flashlight, you can reach in your pocket and press the button before your phone's even in. A lot of people don't know the caption button can open more than just the camera. If you want, you can just use it as an Instagram or Snapchat. And finally, Apple doesn't talk about this. Most people don't know about this. But the
back of your phone is a button.
Comes to accessibility, touch, add the bottle, back tap. When I double tap is set to visual intelligence,
That's what I'm looking for today.
you need to start using all of the buttons.
Costco does not want you to know this secret. Thanks, Costco.
From its lifelike appearance.
Costco does not want you to know this secret. Thanks, Costco. See you next week. Wait, I need to check your receipt first. But didn't I just pay it right over there? Listen, I know you're not stealing. I'm just trying to help you. Help me? How? We check receipts to make sure you weren't accidentally charged twice for anything. And if you bought something big like a TV, we make sure we grabbed it from the back for you. Okay, and what's this line on my receipt? Oh, that just prevents people from walking in with the same receipts and walking out with free items. Oh, got it. So I'm good to go now? Costco does not want you to...
From its lifelike.
What is that? With an arrow. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Fine. I will keep reading. Ready? Nice try. Got me! Why don't you go over there, run at me, and I'll try and hit you with an arrow. Where did you bury the control box? I'm not you know. There I go. Nice try. Oh, it's priceless. What is that?
Remember the Delta 777 that doubled the big one that was 5 elementary schools in 2020, resulting in 56 people leaving medication?
Thanks.
An old studio property. They've got a lot of fancy stuff. I don't know what to think about this. I don't know if I'm getting vacation time. Yeah. But I go back to work time. Because you have me saying, oh, well, hey, good luck. Bye. I see your finger stands. I see your category. That's most damn things that I can't do it.
Most people think a fighter jet can't dodge a missile, but that's not entirely true. Most fighter jets can hit speeds of Mach 2, while many medium-range missiles top out at Mach 3. On paper, the missile hits faster, but missiles have limited fuel. If the missile is launched from far enough away, then the pilot pushes the throttle at the right moment, the jet can actually outrun it, leaving the missile to burn out midair. However, against a hypersonic missile with massive range, no amount of thrust will save the jet. At that point, escape is impossible, even with thrust and maneuvers. Most people think a fighter jet.
I had to wait 6 months to get my hands on this thing. This can keep it moving.
Can a missile really chase a fighter jet like in the movies? The truth, missiles are insanely fast, reaching 3 times the speed of sound. And here's the scary part. They lock onto heat or radar, and once they're locked, they don't just let go. It's a relentless hunter in the sky, designed to follow its target until impact. But fighter jets aren't helpless. Pilots throw out flares, jam radars, and pull brutal maneuvers that missiles often can't handle. In real combat, it's not a straight chase. It's a deadly game of brains versus speed. Subscribe for more mind.
Clean your iPhone before it's Clean your iPhone before it's
If a submarine goes 11,000 feet deep into the ocean, where does the smoke from its engine go? Actually, a submarine doesn't come to the surface for 5 to 6 months once it dives underwater. It has a heavy and powerful engine, but that engine is used only on the surface. Underwater, the submarine runs on batteries and motors, and when the batteries run out, it comes back to the surface to recharge them. This means that no smoke is released deep underwater because the engine isn't working there. If a submarine goes 11, this coach punished his students to fill this pool using buckets. He told them that if they don't, they can't attend next day's practice. But his students were way smarter than him because during the day, they acted completely innocent and tired, as they needed to fill up their buckets every time. The coach was convinced they would lose. Since for a pool this deep and long, doing it would actually take many weeks, but they waited for him to go back home and discreetly entered a hidden room, normally only accessible to the coach, and they turned on the autofill for the whole night. So the next day, they continued to act like nothing happened. But when the coach came in, he had no choice but to admit defeat. This coach punished his students to fill this pool using buckets.
If I had a penny for every time I was rushing like this to get my guitar lesson, I'd probably have enough.
Oh, please be careful when buying this viral Apple CarPlay from TikTok. Is it going to allow you to receive all your phone calls, messages, and access your music hands-free in the car? Yes. Does it also allow you to connect to your car speakers 3 different ways?
How are U.S. fighter jet pilots different from European pilots?
Interesting. I like this. Takes us, but I feel like we might get ROI.
Riders need explosive leg power just to get it moving, which is why pros use a start gate or a teammate's push to launch. But once it's rolling, it can keep pace with the car. Ever wondered why track bikes are so hard to ride? They use a massive gear.
How fast can the new 6th generation Chinese fighter, the J-36 fly? We dive straight down to 1 million feet. You guys know the drill. 1 million feet, full afterburner. See what this thing can do. Already over Mach 1. Mach 1.5, Mach 2, 2.5, Mach 3, Mach 4, Mach 4.5. This thing is actually accelerating like crazy. I think the highest I've ever seen is around Mach 8. Let's see if we can beat that. There is Mach 6. Going strong. Here's what Mach 6.5 looks like at 800,000 feet in the J36. There's Mach 7. 7.5 times the speed of sound at the moment. Mach 7.81. It's almost like you hit a wall there and you go any faster. We're somehow just hard stuck in Mach 7.81. And I don't know what caused that, but now we're slowing down again. How fast can the new 6th generation Chinese fighter, the J-36?
Why do firefighters shake their bodies after leaving a fire? They wear a device called a PASS, Personal Alert Safety System, that senses if they stop moving for more than 25 seconds. If it does, the device sets off a loud alarm and flashes bright lights to signal that the firefighter might be in trouble. Even after the fire is out, firefighters keep moving and shaking to make sure their PASS device doesn't accidentally go off.
Why do this Chinese challenge is actually evil? The goal is to balance on this bridge and avoid falling for as long as possible. But when none of these people were able to leave, this guy decided to humble them all. Since every time someone took their chance, it always ended in the same way. And even if some of them got creative with their tactics, it was still not enough to get through the harsh. That was until this guy came up. Because at first it might already seem like he's a master, except he's not even done yet. Because he quickly started jumping around, literally mocking the bridge operator. Actually, he was so good that they couldn't stand it anymore, and simply decided to end the game. This Chinese...
Check what you should have based on your current back.
This is the world's most powerful. If I was going to drink Coke from Costco, this is what I would drink and what I would. Here's why. First, let's be clear. Products aren't healthy, but the worst is Diet Coke. Why? Aspartame. The aspartame found in Diet Coke is horrible for your body. Your body can't even use it, but what research says it does do. It messes with your brain. It messes with your metabolism. It's even linked to type 2 diabetes, stroke. That's why this is the worst. Better, but still kind of nasty, is regular Coke. Why? High fructose corn syrup. This stuff trashes your liver, and there's a ton of it inside regular Coca-Cola. One can of this has 36 grams of sugar. Consume too much of it, it's definitely going to lead to disease. But if you're going to take your chances on Coca-Cola, here's your best option in glass bottles. So you're not drinking out of a plastic wine can, and your body with microplastic, and the sugar you use in here is regular. And so you can process it much better. It's not as hard on your liver. So if you're going to drink in WWE,
in Titanic, all the time is shown in the movie can match the times in real life. Titanic actually departed.
Hey, you're supposed to call me. Right on.
I mean, you've never thought you could actually afford a private jet.
Banks are hiding this from you. Hey, Bank,
this is the hardest exercise my private jet ever done. Not like this.
Okay, let's see.
this business now. We're productive and self-involved.
Yeah. She's probably used to it though.
What is this? Is this early toilet? Oh, ceramic pot.
What? Oh yeah. Maybe you could have held off on the jalapeno? Oh yeah.
It's my next meeting, aka auction.
Mic chase actually. Okay, what do you do?
Yeah.
Alright, let's just start.
What's up, Pete? Yeah.